That's the first time I ever had a script with where my name was on every page. In case you lose it, so they can track down who is the idiot, right? I fell asleep on the plane and I forgot it on the plane. Hi GQ, this is Mikkelsen and we're here for GQ Q&A. It would be Harry Potter, for sure. I mean, if you can do magic for real, I'm down for it. Yeah, magic, but you can do anything. I would love to be able to do that. The first thing I could do actually is to see Thierry and have lunch with him. That's become a tradition that I really like. And yesterday I did that, and it was fantastic. I met Tarantino and my other big hero, Robert De Niro was there, DiCaprio was there. So it was a super nice thing meeting all my heroes. Comes in, yeah, a green, very loose summer jacket that I overuse it. I must have a new one very soon because it's worn out, you know. It's difficult not to be nervous if you're around people that you look up to. But at the same time, they have also been young. So take it easy. It's your room. It might be your chair in a scene. So do what you would do in real life and take the space. And from there on, you will create some confidence. They called my agent, and I didn't know who she was, to be honest. I told my son, I asked him if he knew her, and he was like, "Are you insane, Daddy? I want to come on set as well." So I had to do it, and she was super sweet. It was fun. It was a very long story. It was like a 15-page script, but I think it was so chaotic we ended up with 3 pages, but it became a fun and interesting experience for sure. I hadn't even done the casting yet, but I had a meeting for the Bond film, Casino Royale, and they gave me the script. And that's the first time I ever had a script with where my name was on every page. In case you lose it, so they can track down who is the idiot, right? I fell asleep on the plane and I forgot it on the plane. And they wouldn't let me in again. It was just, my career's over, that's it, I'm done. But nothing happened. I think somebody just put it in the bin and didn't notice. So, sorry about that, Broccoli. Well, Hannibal is up there, right? He will throw a fantastic party, but you don't know what's on the menu. It might be you, right? So I would put him on the list. And then there's a character I played, I did mention it, it's called The Green Butchers, the film. And I play a character that's called Sweat, who's absolutely the most annoying person in history. He's just constantly lying and crying to get his way. I wouldn't want to sit next to him at all, anywhere. It's a returning thing for me to come here. It's very interesting because the very first time I was here with a friend of mine and a director called Mikkelsen, and we started out doing like documentary-style street films about the drug environment. We were here with a small film called Bleeder. I thought it was in the mountains, so it was super cold, so I had winter clothes. That was the only thing I was wearing, winter clothes. And we're standing down here with a DVD and trying to give it to important people. It was just a disaster. We looked at each other and said, we'll be back one day. And then, like 10 years later, he was here winning, I was here winning, so it's kind of a sweet story.